Marketing Executive Program at the University of British Columbia. His first 15 years in business was in sales with major TV and radio stations in the Vancouver market. The next 10 years was with the Vancouver Canucks and the Vancouver Grizzlies in the NBA as the VP of Marketing. In those years, Tom had a reputation of being a business leader, business problem solver, and a successful business return all-around specialist. Tom Sponarski'. Michael Brennan', as I mentioned, from the arts program class of '69, worked for Bell Canada from 1969 to '74, University of Toronto, attended the University of Toronto in pre-meds. During that time, he was a bellhop at night. He did his master's at McMaster in 1979. As MD, sorry. He has 8 children, 14 grandchildren, and his sweet heroine, as he calls her, his wife, is Kit, and he describes himself as an eternal hound. Please welcome Michael Brennan and Tom Sponarski'.
Thank you for this opportunity today, but for us alumni who have not been involved in Notre Dame for quite some time, I like to have a little bit of an exercise today. So I want every one of the students who are a foreign student, that means outside of Canada, to stand up. Now, I'm not sure, I didn't expect that many. From what countries? Who's from the United States? Okay. Who's from Russia? All right, who's from Europe? No, Europe. Okay, Europe. All right, and who's from Asia? Very good. All right, thank you very much. I wanted to kind of take that idea. When my son came to Notre Dame about 5 years ago and graduated here, I was stunned at how many kids came from different walks of life and different countries. And you know, the amazing thing about it is they're still always connected. But as you know, my time at Notre Dame was a very, very precious time, and a time that absolutely changed my life. And you know, at the time, I'd never realized how deeply it was and how many relationships that went on for years and years, and some of them are sitting here today that we just kept in touch with for years to come. But after spending 4 years at Notre Dame, I remember my last and final exam. I couldn't get out of Wilcox fast enough. Okay, and leaving my classmates and leaving my friends was very, very difficult. But I wanted to get on to my new journey in my life, and I wanted to go to university and start that program. And after after spending 40 years at Notre Dame, I learned a couple of very, very key things. Notre Dame was always on my mind. It gave me confidence to be somebody that I never thought I could be. And when I came here in grade 9 and when I left in grade 12, I was given the confidence to be a better person, a better athlete, and a better student. And that launched me into a university career that some of the people here know I wasn't the best academic in the world. But I mean, it got me through university. But Notre Dame gave me a gift that I've never ever forgotten. It gave me a gift to be the best I can be and be a leader in the field you've chosen in life, to be honest, give back to your community, and help people that are not as fortunate as you. So a lot of the people that you see here before us today, the alumni, have gone on to different walks of life. But they've gone on to walks of life that they've deeply been involved in their community, they've given back, and they've become chargers inside of their own careers and the communities that in the cities and the towns and the provinces and the states that they've ended up living in. So what I can say here, Notre Dame has a reputation of its graduates as becoming great sports people, leaders in their own chosen profession, and making significant positive influences in their communities. So above all, Notre Dame Hounds actually became leaders in every country or every province or every state that they're involved in. So this weekend, I want to ask each and every one of you students to stop some of this alumni and talk to them about what they've done in their life. They'll give you pearls of wisdom. You see, every gray hair in my head was a mistake. Okay? So we've learned in our lives to be the best we can be. So when you go out and see these people throughout the weekend, stop them and ask them what they've done in their lives, because you'll be stunned at some of the things that they've accomplished. And it's all because of being a Notre Dame Hound and growing from that experience as a Notre Dame Hound. Okay? So a message to you today is that go out in that big world and be the best you can be every day. And make a difference in your community, in your country, and be a very, very proud Notre Dame Hound. Now, one of the things I want you to do as young people is follow your passion. Look at that. Make sure whatever you're very passionate about, make it, go after that goal. And whether you want to be a teacher, a businessman, a nurse, a hockey player, anything that you do in your life, follow that passion. Because if you follow that passion, you'll be the best you can be, and you'll enjoy your life. You'll be happy to go to work every day, and you'll be a proud Notre Dame Hound. Thank you.
Thank you, Tom. All of those words I, of course, concur with, but just a quick story, and this is not so much about me as it's about you guys. Grade 9, back in the east part of the country in Ottawa, I failed. I took it again. Grade 11, I nearly failed, but made it. Got through grade 12, and somehow got into St. Pat's varsity in Ottawa, and failed all of those courses. I was a complete wipeout. And somehow my folks heard about this place, about Notre Dame, and suggested that I come out here. Times were different. There was no paved road. When I arrived from the train by the bus to Corinne, I got the crank phone and called down here to Notre Dame and got somebody and said, "It's Mike Brennan, I've arrived. Can somebody come and get me?" And whoever answered the phone broke out into laughter and said, "Nobody's coming to get you." So I hitched a ride in the back of a pickup truck down the dirt road and onto the dirt road here, and got out of the truck and said, "What in the name of God have I done? This place is crazy." And it took a few weeks to realize that this is the best place on earth. The friends that I've made, the scholarship that I've learned how to work, the motto "Luctor et emergo," you can't emerge if you never struggled. So struggle at whatever you're doing, and you'll emerge, and you'll feel like a king. I even got into medical school, which was unbelievable. I wrote Per, before he died, obviously, saying that I really want to do medicine. And he wrote me a letter saying, "You're a good man of fine make and mind, and you do whatever lies in your heart, and God will not deny his grace." And somehow I got in. I had a career in medicine that I loved, and now I'm here talking to you. So you can do anything. Last night I met a bunch of folks I haven't seen for 50 years, last time being here. And you know, it took about 13 seconds to be like we were together yesterday or the day before. You are going to make friends here that will last the rest of your days. You need each other here. You don't do anything alone, you do things together. Work with each other, and you'll be successful and happy people for the rest of your lives. So, God bless, good luck, Luctor et Emergo. Thank you.